All right. Peace and greetings. Tonight we will talk movies. You've all heard of Mario Van Peebles and Spike Lee and Tyler Perry. Pause. Now I'd like to introduce to my audience my brother, Ron Williams, a.k.a. Joshua Bang. Welcome to the Street 16 podcast, brother.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah, now you and I, we have interlocking ties. We can get to that in a minute. But you did put out, is it 2 films?
Yeah, I put out, first I put out a movie called Trying to Do Right, 2016. Just earlier this year, I released another movie called Tidewater. And earlier back in 2017, I released my first season of a sitcom called Me and My Cousins.
Now, all of these projects you put together, funded by whom?
Funded by Joshua Osiris Films. So, I'm basically the owner. I do the writing, directing, editing. I act a little bit. That's not my forte, but, I'm in that too, so, yeah.
So this is self-made. It's not like you got anybody out there cutting you checks.
No, I have no investors. Everything is from the ground, man. It's from the dirt. So,
you got a Cash App, a GoFundMe? What you got going on?
You know what? I do not have any of that, brother. I've never asked anybody for anything. So, at this point, I don't. But I figure if that's the wave, you know what I'm saying, maybe, down the line I'll look into getting into the wave, but,
So what about, like I think that 1 or 2 of the movies is approaching 500,000 views
right
on YouTube. Do you get anything from that? Is there any compensation coming to you?
Here's the trick, man. Here's the trick on that. I found out the hard way on Tidewater. Basically, on YouTube, they got the copyright infringement. So in the movie, when you see people with name brands on or the music that I might have in the movie, that if the music has a sample, automatically it will get flagged on YouTube, and they'll let me know that I can't make any money off of that project. So I learned that on Trying to Do Right. And midway into Tidewater, I was going through the same thing. I just told everybody to go with it. So basically the name brands is what keeps me from making money off of the YouTube.
Okay, so you're working on a new project now, right?
Yeah.
And I heard that you were filming where, in Vegas?
Oh, yeah. I just got back from... Last week, I just got back from filming in Vegas. Before I went to Vegas, I was in L.A. I flew over from L.A. to Vegas and filming up down in South Central. Earlier, about a month ago, I was in Panama. This movie is filmed in Panama, Colombia, L.A., Vegas, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Florida, down in Miami, several places.
So you was able to travel to all those countries and everything. I know you told me some of your backstory, but you good with all that, with in and out of the country and all that?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, that was an issue when I first came home, but I forgot how long it took. I had to, basically, once I got off probation, I was able to get a passport. That's the body. I was on federal probation. So once I get off, I can get a passport. So when I got like 5 months short about to getting off, I went and applied for everything. So I had my passport probably like a week after I got off probation. So, yeah, I'm good on that now.
Okay. And did we even mention the name of this film? What's the name of this
The new film is called Underground Gods.
Okay.
Underground Gods, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, yeah, we're going to get into a little bit more. I like to, get some of your opinions and views on some of the things that have gone on in the film industry.
Okay.
I don't know how, it seems like you're pretty busy, man. I mean, the filming schedule got to be sick.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It's hard to really keep up because, I'm filming Underground Gods in season 2, 3, and 4 of Me and My Cousin simultaneously. And then, plus I have my own personal businesses that I make my finances from. Yeah, it's a lot going on, bro. It's a lot going on. Real busy.
Okay, all right. And you also directed your son in the scene. He's in your movie.
Yeah, my youngest son, Osiris. He's actually the reason how I even got into this business. Again, like I said, I had just came home from doing a dime. My little man was really excited. He was like a year and a half when I left. He was really excited. I asked him what he wanted to be when he grew up. He said he wanted to be an actor. So I say, what if I can put you in a movie? You know, he just smiled. I say, yo, I'm telling you, I mess around and put you in a movie. You don't know who your daddy is. So he just grinned or whatever, you know. So that's how I came up with the mindset for trying to do right. I mean, funny story, but it's a whole nother story behind that. But my son is what put the energy in me to even go that route to put a movie together and just give him his whole scene. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to hear more about that and other things in a minute. We're going to take a quick break and be right back with my brother Ron Williams, a.k.a. Joshua Bang, on the Street 16 podcast. Pause.